Hello and welcome back to another video. I'm gonna address the elephant in the room. I'm wearing a tiara. And there is no reason for me to wear a tiara. We're just here for the whimsy. And wearing a tiara makes it feel like it's my birthday, but it's not. It's just a random Saturday. And we're here together doing another TBR video for the month of May. I love doing these videos so much. So let's get into it. I have my TBR jar right here, and if I can help it, I'm gonna be choosing as many summer books as possible because my favorite season is summer, and in my books, it is officially summer. I feel like most people would say it's officially summer. So I'm gonna hope that the TBR jar will do its magic and we'll be able to have lots of summer reads. Let's choose my first one. What is it gonna be? What's it gonna be? A 5-word title. Could I try and get a summer book out of this? We shall see. Okay, I have my TBR cart here. It is very full. The fact that every single book here I have not read yet is kind of disgraceful, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not proud of it. So we're gonna try and read as much as we can this month of May. Okay, Meet Me at the Pebble Beach. That one's a 5-word title and it is a summer book. Call It What You Want is also a 5-word title. I am excited to read this book because it reminds me of the Taylor Swift song, Call It What You Want, yeah, call it what you want to. And so I want to read the book. It seems like quite an easy read. Should I? Okay, let me see what else there is. Oh, there is Meet Me at the Lake. Oh, I really want to read this because I actually read Every Summer After last month and loved it. Like, one of my favorite books of all time, and I'm so excited for the series coming out. I think it's 10th of June. Either way, I want to read all of Callie Fortune's books before it comes out because I've read One Golden Summer, Every Summer After, but she's got a new book coming soon that is set in Tofino and I will be reading that. That's technically going to be on my month of May. I'm going to add it here as one of the books I'm going to read because the second that comes out, I am buying that and reading that because Tofino is one of my favourite places on earth, and the fact there's a book by one of my favourite authors set in my favourite place in the world, perfection. So I kind of want to read her other book, so I think I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna have to put Call It What You Want back. I'm really excited to read this, so maybe I'll pick it up on one of the other ones. As far as I'm aware, Meet Me at the Lake, it is not the same people as in Every Summer After, One Golden Summer. It is separate people. I don't know whether it links, but this girl Fern has a mother and she owned this restaurant on the lake. And she moves to Toronto, moves to the big city, moves away. But now her ex is working at the restaurant. He becomes her boss because she's forced to go back. And then there's another guy involved or something. Either way, it is a lot of drama set at a summer lake. This sounds amazing. So there's her ex, and then there's Will Baxter, and Will Baxter is someone she knew 10 years ago but she didn't know anymore, and then her ex is her boss. It's like I'm trying to solve a mystery on a map. Like I'm so overwhelmed trying to think about this, but this sounds like a lot of drama and I'm here for it in a book context because we don't want it in real life, we want to read it in a book. We got our first read of the month of May. Let's see what we're gonna get next. Okay, I'm not gonna look at it. We're gonna look at it together. What's it gonna say? What's it gonna say? I can't read it. Does that say fantasy book? Oh my goodness! I am so happy and I know exactly which book I'm gonna choose. You can see right there. So my friend recently loaned me all of her Sarah J Maas books. And I know I said I was never ever gonna read ACOTAR, but I'm gonna try it, okay? I might absolutely hate it and then have to put it away and just DNF it. I am really not a fan of spice whatsoever. I like a clean book or a closed door book or a couple of scenes I can just skip over. And I've heard that this is spicy, but at the same time people are like, it's not insanely spicy, but like it has spice in it. And I'm like, if it's like that, as long as it's skippable and it's not every other page, I'm okay with that. So I thought I would give ACOTAR a go. I'm actually so scared. I love books so much and I can't believe I have not read the most book talk book that I could possibly ever read. I do have the rest of the series and I also have the Throne of Glass series. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called as well. So I'm gonna start with ACOTAR. Oh my goodness. And I think I'm gonna do a reading vlog of reading the ACOTAR series. So make sure you subscribe so you're notified when I upload that because I feel like this is gonna be a really fun series to read. And I'm kind of nervous. Maybe I'll be like, no, I've DNF'd it. Sorry guys, I'm not doing that. Or I'm like, wow, this is the best thing I've ever read. And the only fantasy books that I've read, which are kind of fantasy but more dystopian, is Shatter Me. So this would be my first official fantasy series. Now, my next book choice is actually going to come from Instagram. So once a month, I do a poll on Instagram to ask you guys what trope genre you want me to read. So this month I did what genre, and we're going to have a look at what you guys said. I swear, if you guys said fantasy as well, and I have to read another fantasy series at the same time, I'm gonna cry, but like in a good way. Okay, I'm gonna put it on the screen. You guys chose romance, and I'm quite happy about that because that opens up the door to read more summer romances. So thank you guys for voting. If you want to be involved in my next poll, make sure you follow my Instagram, charisma__, and I post my polls on there so you can decide what I read. Right. Another romance. I feel like my entire TBR cart is basically just romances. I do have books further down here and at the back as well. I feel like I'm leaning towards like maybe one of these. I'm pretty sure this one's kind of like a K-drama vibe, and I love K-dramas. I'm literally rewatching True Beauty at the moment, and I love K-dramas, so maybe. This also gives me the vibes of To All the Boys I Loved Before, because she gets like this email sent to her crush that she did not intend for it to be sent to him, so maybe. I think I actually might go with Just Friends by Hayley Pham, just because everyone has an opinion on this. Everyone either loves it or hates it. I really love Hayley Pham as a YouTuber, and I'm yet to read this book, and I kind of want to be involved because everyone's reading it and I feel like I'm the only one who hasn't read it yet. So maybe I should read Just Friends. I really have high hopes for this. I love a friends to lovers. That's my favorite trope, and it has like really cute illustrations in it. Like, that's so cute. Okay, this is the epitome of childhood friends to lovers, but make it coastal. That's like my dream book. It's also giving like invisible string theory with like their paths keep crossing. But could their future ever be free of their past? I'm so excited. Okay, I really hope I love this book. I really hope I do. Okay, right, I'm nervous. What is the next one gonna be? Book to film adaptation. Do I have any of those? Oh, I hope I do. The only one that I can think of, I might be wrong. Okay, minus these, because as I said in another video, I'm not reading Jane Austen unless it's autumn. The only one I can think of is this, which is not a film, but it's a TV show, and it's Everything I Know About Love. I've been putting this off for so long, but I also really want to read it, so maybe I should read this. I don't think anything else I have. Oh, minus Harry Potter. That is also autumnal, not doing that in summer. So I think we're gonna go with this. Technically it's not a film, it's a TV show, but we're gonna count it. Everything I Know About Love. It is not fiction as far as I'm aware, it's more like a biography. Is that a sticker? Ah, it's a removable sticker. Perfect. Okay, right, we're gonna do that later. Yeah, it's an autobiography. I have not watched the TV show because I was like, I need to read the book first. Like, this book isn't just about romantic relationships, I think it's about like friendships, family, everything. So I'm very intrigued as to how it's gonna go. Wow, I've got some really good reads for May. Okay, let's do the next one. What is it gonna be? What is it gonna be? Does that say seasonal book? Bro! Yes, 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 yes. Okay, I'm so happy I get to choose another summer book. What am I gonna choose? There's so many. You know what? I always avoid getting books from up here. So I think I'm gonna choose one of these. One of these two? I'm pretty sure they're both by the same author, Philippa Ashley. And there's either Second Chance Summer or One Cornish Summer. I don't know which one comes first. Are they set in the same place? No, they're not. I don't think they're linked, but I have had this book for literally like 3 years and I still haven't read it yet. So I think I'm gonna go with Second Chance Summer. As with the title, I'm pretty sure this is Second Chance Love. It is set on the Isles of Scilly. Ooh, okay. Slowing down simply isn't in her vocabulary, and so she quickly clashes with the gorgeous but dour Sam who runs the retreat. So I'm pretty sure she's escaping her life, going to this retreat on the Isles of Scilly, and ends up having a second chance love with this guy called Sam. I'm not sure. It's not really giving me anything, so we'll just see. Okay, and it's the same with every month. My friend, she wrapped up a bunch of books as like mystery books for my year. So we're gonna do the month of May. I never know what genre, anything to do with the books that she's done. So we're gonna see which one I'm gonna be reading this month. Wait, have I mixed them up with May? Oh, there it is. I was like, how did I lose May? So here's our mystery book. Okay, let's have a look together what it's gonna be. Ooh. Ooh! And she put, "Happy May, summer is coming. I hope this book brings Italian to you." Okay, so it's an Italian book. Oh my goodness. Okay, I have a feeling straight off the bat this is a romance. A Place in the Sun. No, that's a TV show that like people move to the sun. I'm pretty sure. I was like, I swear there's a TV show on that, but it's not a romance. It's like where people move from the UK to Australia. Okay, never mind. Okay, so this woman loses her husband and then she relocates herself and her kids to Italy. Wait, this kind of gives like the Durrells vibes. This is by the same author. This literally looks like the Durrells. Okay, and then it's a romance between her and this chef Giovanni. Oh, this looks so much fun. I'm so excited. Okay, so I have all of my reads for the month of May. I am so excited for every single one of these. I feel like every single one of these books are really highly anticipated books from me, so I'm really excited to read these. So I'm gonna end the video here, and if you want to see more fangirl book vinyl related content, then make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!